Hello, how are you? Actually, yes, I'm live, I guess. Happy Monday and happy Money Day, actually. If you are following me on this page, you know that on Monday I come here and I call it Money Day Talk. Today, I'm not gonna talk about precisely about money. As you, some of you might know that I just came from a 1 week vacation, like getaway in Mount Shasta, a trip that I've been dreaming of since 2012. And finally, it manifested. It was an amazing experience, I want to call it. And this morning, just quickly, I want to say hi that I'm back in my house. I did some changes. What do you think of my look? I just added some feathers from, our ancestors. I will share more about you with you about this experience. Why? Because like everything we do, we expand when we experience something, when we grow with some challenges, some new places, new energy. We expand, we become wider. Hi Ghada, how are you? Kifik? So today I'm gonna just, as I created this title for you guys, if you are in your 40s and you join the corporate world in your 20s, then this message is for you. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about some um, from my story, and I will reserve the Mount Shasta experiences to different videos and different posting. I have a lot to share. I'm still trying to ground and go into like the normal life that I left a week ago, but definitely I'm a little bit different. I don't know if you see this. Can you see some difference in me? Can you see any changes? I don't know, apart from the look, let me know. Okay, so guys, hi Laila, hi everyone. I love you all. Just quickly, you know why I don't believe a lot in age, but let's be realistic, and we time passes, and we have to some from time to time check about our life, the quality of our living, the conscious presence in our days. So, guys, I know that it's not easy to spot if we are on the right track or not, right? It's not easy. Let's be also realistic. I'm 42 years old now, and I joined the corporate world when I was at a very early age. I was in my early 20, I think 20, exactly 20. So, and I've been working non-stop, with the exception of 4 years where I stopped and I had the most tremendous spiritual transformation and awakening. And then I went back to the corporate life. So I experienced the work life at its best. I was always in the corporate world, active. Sometimes I used to feel like stuck forever. So this is why I want you to understand why I always talk about it, because I'm free now. I'm a free bird, all right? So this is why I want to share this experience with those who are still in the corporate world or who think that they are stuck there. Listen to me, because this is a real story. So from my experience, and in addition definitely to the basics of priorities, which is our health, if you guys haven't prioritized living a lifestyle that you love, there is big risk that you are going into real struggle, like I did a few years back, 2 years like back. 2 years back, it hit me bad that sorry, I'm lost in time. 3 years exactly, because yeah, 3 years back. it hit me bad that I'm walking on the parallel side of my real life. Have you ever experienced something similar? Have you ever experienced that this life that you love is here and you're walking on the parallel side of your real life? I felt trapped forever in the 8 to 5 cycle, and I have to always think the beginning of the month and the end of the month when I'm paid and my like my salary, and so I can go and do and purchase or buy or cover the bills that I need to do. But I've always like I woke up one day and I said, "What about my dream lifestyle? What about that?" So I wanted to hike the trails, explore the world. I want to go visit, taste various cuisines. I want to enroll, learning in energy institutes. I want to learn about metaphysics. I want to enjoy my morning rituals. Just wake up at 9, 11. I don't care. I don't want look. I don't wear anymore watch. I don't want to look at time anymore. So I was really in a rush, and I was also, I have my kids growing up all the time, rushing them. So I was like, what about that? Okay. When am I going to do a lifestyle that I love? Are we on this life to just run like this and just be stuck? So it hit me that my corporate work was nothing but I'm trading my time, so I'm paid money, few bucks, right? No matter how good the salary at that time, I realized that my time is worth always much, much, much more. Have you ever experienced this? Do you feel like that? Uh, it's There is more to life, there is more that you can give. Have you ever let me know in the comments how about what if you experience similar feelings. So what happened to me actually, I spent long nights with no sleep. It was like really harsh awakening call for me, and I was thinking all the time in those negative thoughts, and I was like, oh my god, I started my like I was at 39 years old at that back at that time. I was like, I'm gonna hit 40s and I'm still not living the lifestyle that I want to live. So I was confused, because if you talk to about this to people around you, there you're gonna hear all kind of confusing messages. So I was always like stressed about should I seek help from someone. And then I always come back to myself and say, Sarah, is there a solution? My higher self, is there a solution? My creator, is there a solution? What are my options? In the middle of all this chaos, I had the strongest awakening call in my life. I felt it from here, from the middle of my chest, a huge feeling of, and a wave of saying, I'm born free. I want to live a life of a freedom where I can be in charge of my time and my own financial freedom. So I don't want to be dependent from anyone, any corporation, any boss, anything. Have you ever wished to achieve this? If you haven't, let me know, and if you did, please share with me. So, and I remembered once in my lifetime, I read there is someone called Warren Rustand. He's an entrepreneur, a billionaire entrepreneur, and he believes that it takes the average person, until the age of 45 to figure out what they want to do in their life. Okay, I was in my 39 at that time. Then he said, that guy, the Warren Rustin, his name is Warren Rustin. He said most people won't grow the guts to live their dream lifestyle after they've had their first heart attack. And I was like, oh my God. Is Do you think, Sarah, you should wait until you really start a deep depression or have illness or having heart pain? So I was questioning and asking all these questions to myself. So whether you agree with Warren's thoughts or not, it's hard to argue with the idea that figuring out what we want to do in our life is a massive question. Massive. And it's not an easy one to answer. It might take a lifetime to answer this question. But the good news is if you can identify the path you want to take before you've started your, let's say, 40s, your 45, your second decade in your life time, so you've actually begun to do something about it before you really go into the downhill of bad negative emotions, depression, sickness, illness, discomfort, all these really sad um, emotions. So I want you guys to take the moment and ask yourself these questions, because sooner or later it's gonna hit you. Okay, it's gonna hit you that it's it's not gonna take forever that you are going into the hypnosis lifestyle where you just wake up, go to a work, and then come home and then go into this vicious circle. One day, sooner or later, if it didn't hit you now, it's gonna hit any time that you're gonna wake up and ask yourself, what about me? What about what I love? What about the lifestyle that I dream to live? All right. I don't think, and here there is a very nice video for Gary V. He said, if you want to know about, go and sit about life, go and sit with at least a 70-year-old person and ask them about life, and he will tell you that he says in his video that nobody is gonna say he missed going to the office or he missed to go to a job. All of them, they're gonna do, I'm talking about, they miss spending more time with loved one, they missed maybe going into that trip or experiencing this or working on some self-development so they can face life with a better body and mind condition. I don't want to talk more about that, just wanted to share this with you because it's important to spend time asking ourselves serious question and going into deep conversation with our self and connect to our soul, because let me tell you something, we are not only this body. We can fool our body, but we cannot fool our soul. So our soul, one day, sooner or later, or your spirit, is gonna knock hard and gonna say, listen, I'm not happy. Okay, and then if we not aligned and we don't have a plan and we don't have a vision and we don't have any space for ourselves to handle these emotions, then as you see, and as maybe you went through this, or maybe you have people around you who are going now with this, they are into big existential crisis. And this is harsh. So to wrap this, I wanna tell you that time spent with yourself is not at all a wasted time, and there are options in life, and we live in the most advanced technological era where we can turn this to our benefit, right? I was on my vacation. It was 13-hour flight away from my home, from my, I work from home. I have my desk here. This is my office and the room next to me. I could really cover my travel expenses. I could not worry one a second about a boss waiting for me or is gonna call me. My phone was on airplane mode all week long. I just open it when I need to make a phone call. I did three coaching calls. One of them, I was on top of Mount Shasta at 7,500 feet height. And I told the person, look, making your coaching call from here. I don't know if the beautiful energy is gonna reach you. And it was magical, right? This is actually the first trip, the first time I go on my solo travel when I'm my own boss. I used to travel, but I used to feel like so um, different, because when you go on a vacation from a job for 1 week, even if that's gonna be your dream vacation, I call it like you don't have time to do the landing, because when I since yesterday I'm now living still trying to ground myself and want to keep this beautiful energy, beautiful experience within me, and I want to keep this spirit, you know, with me. But if had I be obliged to go to an office or talk to a boss, you have to change everything, because you have to start changing your language, speaking the corporate language, speaking with a boss, just those rigid work related discussions and topics, which I really now feel like, oh my god, I woke up 9:30 this morning. Hi Ala, I'm so happy that you are watching. I miss you. So I woke up 9:30 in the morning today. I'm still in my fairy fantasy world, where I spent 1 week non-stop, breathing in and breathing out the amazing sacred holy land where I was. And I'm here now with you to share this, right? And I'm gonna be sharing and talking what I feel I wanna talk about, what I resonate with. And this is so precious, because this is where you can get the alignment, right? Had I have to talk the corporate language, I would be now not happy. I would have immediately put an end to my trip and really shift to the corporate rigid world. So, guys, stay awake and stay present with what you love, what your heartbeat is telling you. And I'm here available for every single person who wants to get into this attunement to really do things that you love without compromising your career, your work, your money, and your income. Because let's be realistic, this trip cost me a lot of money. So it's true that I was a solopreneur, a solo traveler, but I paid a lot of money, and I'm so grateful to my business, and I'm so grateful to the universe for putting this opportunity on my path, so I could really manifest a lifestyle that I've always been dreaming of. And never ever give up on your dreams. Never ever give up on any awakening call inside of you. We are here. You are not gonna be alone. Come, reach out to someone who already did it, who is still in the way to do it. And this is where we can help each other float and make our own circle of, I call them free spirits. Okay, free spirits. You can do whatever you like, and you can be true to yourself. There is nothing wrong, nothing right. There is It's all about being true to yourself. I thank you for watching. Era Habibti, thank you so much. By the way, I have a lot to share with you about that trip. I'm trying to figure out how. Um, this is one of the stones I got from Mount Shasta. Definitely, I purchased it because they are present, available in very remote places. But can you see the beauty of nature? And This is so amazing. I will talk more about this because I got a few really nice things and I want to share all this energy with you. I'm here to empower every single person who is thirsty to live a lifestyle that he's or she's happy and resonating with. I love you. I wish you a happy, happy week ahead. Cheers.